interest is money paid or earned for using or lending money. The principal is the amount of money borrowed or deposited. Simple interest is money paid or earned only on the principal.
This is the equation for simple interest. I equals PRT, where I is the simple interest, P is the principal, R is the annual interest rate written as a decimal, and T is the time in years.
You deposit $500 in a savings account. The account earns 3% simple interest per year. What is the balance after 3 years? Simple interest is money paid or earned only on the principal. The principal is the amount of money borrowed or deposited. In this case, the amount deposited. To find the balance, calculate the interest and add it to the principal. Write the simple interest formula. I equals PRT, where I is the simple interest, P is the principal, R is the annual interest rate in decimal form, and T is the time in years. You deposit $500, which is the principal. So substitute 500 for P. The account earns 3% simple interest. 3% in decimal form is 300ths. So substitute 300ths for R. And you want to know the balance after 3 years. So substitute 3 for T. Multiply 500 times 300ths times 3 is equal to 45. The interest earned is $45 after 3 years. To find the balance, add the interest to the principal. So the balance is $500 plus $45, which is equal to $545 after 3 years.
Finding an annual interest rate.
You deposit $1,000 in an account. The account earns $100 simple interest in 4 years. What is the annual interest rate? Write the simple interest formula. I equals PRT, where I is the simple interest, P is the principal, R is the annual interest rate in decimal form, and T is the time in years. The account earns $100 in simple interest. So substitute 100 for I. You deposit $1,000 in the account. Substitute 1,000 for P. You are asked to find the annual interest rate. So the variable R is unknown. And the time is 4 years. So substitute 4 for T. Simplify, and 100 is equal to 4,000 R. To get the variable R by itself, divide each side of the equation by 4,000, which gives you 25 thousandths equals R. So the annual interest rate of the account is 25 thousandths, or 2 5/10%.
Example 3, finding an amount of time.
A bank offers 3 savings accounts. The simple annual interest rate is determined by the principal. How long does it take an account with a principal of $800 to earn $100 in interest? The interest rate is determined by the principal. The principal is $800. Find the account that includes $800. The diagram shows that the interest rate for a principal of $800 is 2%. Write the simple interest formula. I equals PRT, where I is the simple interest, P is the principal, R is the annual interest rate in decimal form, and T is the time in years. You want the account to earn $100 in interest with a principal of $800 and an interest rate of 2%. Substitute 100 for I, 800 for P, and 200ths for R. Simplify, and 100 is equal to 16t. To get the variable t by itself, divide each side of the equation by 16, and 6 25/100ths is equal to t. So the account earns $100 in interest in 6 25/100ths years.